Yo, this Whiskey No Chaser podcast, the illest podcast on the planet. It's me, Hector. They got a fucking special guest, another podcaster. Finally, I guess somebody that's in my realm that's been doing it and understands the complexities of it all. Yeah. I got my nigga fucking David
Takes a lot
Digital,
of work to do what he does.
Cinematic fucking Brothers. What's good, G?
What's good? This nigga's a one-man army. Just know that. Whiskey No Chaser. Shout out to them niggas. It's David Digital. Toast to my nigga right here. Much happiness, much success.
Yes, so let's
love
get it.
in your relationship, all that healthy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Heard you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, G, man, we in here. Finally. All right, so
happy to be here, bro. Really, for real, my nigga. Like, happy to be here, bro.
Absolutely happy to have you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you do a couple things on your channel, I see, and you got short films going. You got Pretty Lies, Ugly Truth podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where do we start? What's the beginning? Where'd you start? What the fuck is it that made David Digital?
So the shit that's making noise right now is obviously the Pretty Lies, Ugly Truth podcast, right? That's the shit about relationships, is dating, sex, and relationships. You know, we talk about just different things. We have a panel. And I bring my friends on, and it's like, you know, artists.
Not just friends, shorties. He be bringing shorties. He be bringing a little
talent.
eye candy.
Eye candy
and smarts. They come through.
It's a combination,
because we figure it's know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah, it's a formula. You really got to have a formula because not everybody's going to like everything. So you got to have a little bit of everything. And, you know, sex appeal is one. You got to be informative. You got to be humorous. You know what I'm saying? And my shit is my style like you. As you know, like a raw show, like everybody gets to say what they say, and our slogan is we say what you can't say. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things we say is like,
niggas get uncomfortable.
Yeah, they get real uncomfortable, and even on the show, you see people spill their drinks, get mad at each other. It's like it gets real crazy. I can't really control it because you can't control people's emotions unless they can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, especially when you get on topics like. You know, they just go crazy with it, and they be like, "Yo, tell me the topics before I get there." I'll be like, "Nah," because that's what the show is about. It's like it's on the spot shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you gotta tell me what it is.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if you come into somebody's show, let's just go with this. I mean, I've never been on another podcast and shit. I've only been on mine. So really,
you're gonna feel mad comfortable, son.
Yo,
you don't gotta do nothing, son. That's what I'm saying. I know what it is. I know what it takes to do. Like niggas don't know what it takes. Like they think it's you just put a camera and you gotta edit.
This is work, money.
It's a lot of work. It's not fucking
and
bullshit.
It's money. You're spending money on this shit. Every episode is money. You spend money. You got your shit on Spotify. I got my shit on everything. I got my shit on YouTube, Spotify, everything. I got shit on iTunes. I got it everywhere, my nigga.
Good.
I spend money every month to get this shit out there. I spend money to get the shit edited. I you know what I mean? Like shit happens. You know, you gotta spend money. So
work,
people always
and be a hostess too, nigga. You out here, you got drink, you got water, you got everything for a nigga.
I'm definitely not a hostess. I'll be a host.
I'm sorry, a host. Pardon.
You did. You're not.
Pardon my words. You hear me?
I just fuck with you, man. But yeah, man, you gotta be a host. You gotta be nice to people. You gotta, that's the easy part because I invited you here to chill. So that's why as soon as you come in, I want to make sure you're comfortable. I want to make sure you have a water. I want to make sure you go take a piss so you're not sitting here uncomfortable. Even though we can stop in the middle. My editor's cool as fuck. Yeah. He'll handle it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's easier this way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now getting back to you and Pretty Lies, Ugly Truth, man. Now you fucking, do you edit your shit yourself? Because it's Cinematic Brothers, right?
Yeah. It's Cinematic Brothers and stuff like that because usually I have my friends come around and help me and it's like, different.
Who's the Cinematic in the Brothers? Who's Cinematic with it?
It's me, really, right? My man Terrence Williams. Right now he's in Baltimore, whatnot. He does editing and stuff like that, but I've been doing all the editing. I've been holding it down because, he moved away. And it's just basically me and a couple of my friends, bro. Like, a lot of the shorties, like China, you know what I mean? My boy, Terrence, I got to mention him again, man, because he's like the silent partner. You know what I'm saying? He was working with me with the short film. So we used to work at Sprint on 86 in Lexington. And his aspirations were to do films. And so were mine at the time. I got like 4 short films, like 5 minutes long and shit like that. And I got one that I'm working on right now It's gonna be like about 40 minutes long and shit like that. It's called Social Path.
Mini movie.
Yeah, it's a mini movie, and I wanted to do that. I got my friends on the soundtrack. I wrote the movie. I put my merch in the movie, like you know how Damon them niggas do it with Rockefeller.
Go.
The music. Executive produced it, picking out the people to be in it. Yeah, man, but it's taking so long because like I didn't know how crazy it was to make a movie, bro.
It's not easy, B. It's not easy to do a podcast. Imagine a movie, G.
I try to cast people, and I casted a lot of my friends, and there's a lot of ego shit going on, right? Like niggas want shorties, niggas want money, niggas want weed. People want different things. You understand what I'm saying? And
I just want to have a sex scene, my nigga.
Right.
That's it.
Like just Wesley Snipes. I
want to do the, you know, if I'm in a film with you,
no homo.
Yeah, I want to have, pause everything and extra, no homo, everything. I'm just, what I'm saying, I want a sex scene. My sex scene going to be a shorty, and I want to be like, throw it back. Like fucking camera on it.
Yeah. Where you spilling the champagne and the paint in full.
I'm like, yo, throw it back, yo.
Yeah,
just have me doing that.
I be doing shit like that with my shorty personal too. Like we be having our personal videos and shit like that. And anytime I put that shit in the story, she like want to choke me. Like what the fuck, nigga? Like
yo, ever since I saw that Dougie, I did the Dougie. After that, I was like, I'm Dougie in. When I know I'm busting that ass, she don't see it, but I know. And it's more of a,
it's my BM.
It's a personal Dougie. It's more for, she don't have to see it. And if she sees it, I don't give a fuck if there's mirrors around. It's more deep because I'm shining right now, girl. I got you going.
I'm gonna buy more mirrors for the crib.
So at the end of the day, I Dougie myself. I'm proud. You dig?
Yeah. You gotta. Everybody got a Dougie. They shorty or wifey or side, whatever they doing out there. Whatever y'all doing out there, man. But me. Wifey knows that. Well, not wifey, but my baby mom knows I Dougie her. You heard? You heard me?
Yeah, you've been Dougie, miss.
Shout out Rico, Cameron, not the other Rico. You know what I'm saying? We don't support snitching.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that, man. If you're committing crimes, I've said it before. If you're committing crimes with your homies, you know what? You got bagged. You just got to take your time, man.
Yeah, or just don't do it, man. Don't put yourself.
You know the consequences of it.
Yeah, Nas says if you don't want to be around that shit, don't put yourself. You know, around that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that shit if you can't handle it. So.
It's a different culture now, though, sir. There's a lot of people finding it okay to snitch. There's a lot of people that just have less standards than what they were. And at the end of the day, you know what? I'm gonna go and say and think, you know, just out of just experience and seeing niggas, how really this has always been. It's just that now, all of a sudden, we see it because we got the social media, we got the mainstream media putting fucking 6ix9ine out there. 6ix9ine would have just been a local story over here in the newspaper and shit, you know, or maybe back in the days before MTV. Yeah,
you still could look the paperwork up and shit like that, but niggas ain't really doing that back then like that, research and paperwork and shit like that.
But now you snitch, boy.
You out here
Instagram, trying to claim your set still? You come out, they be like, yo, we got the papers. Hey, we got one.
You know what? You're not for nothing. It's quiet for him. You know what I'm saying?
He's right now. Yeah, he right now is okay because he's not free. He's coming out in 22 days or something like that.
In Arkansas or some shit like that.
Nah, Nebraska. He's in New York. He cannot leave the state. Remember that?
Oh, yeah?
So he's out here somewhere. Out here in Jersey. He's out in New York somewhere. But once he's done, he has a lot of money, man. He can pay for things. But now, let me tell you something. Once people get tired of his gimmick and get tired of his shit, he can pay for it for the next 5 years. Let's go and say, personally, the way I feel about it, 5 years he's got to be able to pay. And maybe he'll see this podcast one day because this shit's going to pop off. Yeah. And he's going to be like, yo, fuck that guy. Because if he made it, he's going to be like, fuck that guy. Or if he doesn't make it, he's going to be like, damn it, fuck that guy. Either way, he's going to be like, fuck that guy. So it doesn't matter.
You know what? I ain't going to front though. When that nigga comes out with the movie, I'm going to go watch it. He's going to come out with the movie. He's going to be like the Eminem, 8 Mile shit or the 50 Cent, Get Rich or Try. When he makes the movie, that shit's going to go crazy, son.
You know what, man?
I don't support the nigga, but I just
don't give a fuck enough to go watch the movie. And I don't even go watch movies, my G. I don't.
You won't not even stream the shit at the crib?
No, at the crib. Of course, man. I'll if the price is right. Because I made a mistake. All right, so, hey, man. Hey, Pete Davidson, you motherfucker. You made a bad movie, man. Eat a dick. You fucking sad-ass movie. I thought I was going to laugh with my son. I have my 16-year-old son that I haven't seen in like 2 months. I'm like, yo, let's watch this movie together. Let's laugh. And I'm thinking it's going to be hilarious. And it's not funny. Pete Davidson, send me my money back, nigga. Motherfucker. Pete Davidson. It's called King of Staten Island.
King of Staten Island.
That shit was trash. It was a sad movie. I thought the commercial showed some funny stuff, so I was like, "Oh, we're gonna laugh at some like ironic."
The trailer was fire. That's what it was.
Yeah, that nigga had the trailer.
Nigga had the trailer.
He must have had Cinematic Brothers fucking set up that trailer for them and shit. Yeah,
that's. I mean, he did his job. At the end of the day, the marketing was good. Niggas streamed it.
Yeah. And
niggas
I paid $20 to rent it, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. When you make a movie, you don't gotta make the shit again. You gotta pay for it again and again and again. That's why I want to make a few movies. Them niggas just pay for it. You feel me? It's like doing a book. You feel me?
Yo, check this out.
That's why I want to do a few of them.
All right, so we'll talk on personal level, but I'm going to write a book at some point. I just don't have the time right now.
You have to. So
but it's not a personal book. I have a twisted ass book. I'm gonna write. It's very sinister. It's very fucked up.
That's fire, nigga.
It's gonna make a series of movies because I'm just gonna write the first one and somebody else gotta write the rest. Just fucking pay me for the idea. It's gonna be ridiculous. Now, if we're gonna get Cinematic Brothers involved in it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better step up your budget because my shit.
We gonna step up the budget, baby. We out here. We got up, but we coming up.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is that, I want to fucking keep the money in the community. I want to fucking spend money with my people. You know, if I'm buying a shirt,
economics.
you know what I'm saying? What shirt am I wearing? I'm not talking about shirt. I'm wearing a Jordan shirt. I'm wearing J's. It is what it is. But I also wear local people shirts. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, I like to wear black and white tees, man.
Black and white's fire colors, man. That shit is mad elegant.
I like to wear black on black on black, my nigga. Like, to be honest, I'm super comfortable wearing black on black. And some fucking shoes that don't even match. I don't give a fuck, dog.
I did that one year. One year, I just wore all black. And then the next year, I wore all black and white. Like, purposely. Like, I don't even know. I just did it. I don't know why. Maybe I was sick in the head.
Like TT, right?
I did that shit.
That's how I flow.
6 pairs of white jeans. And I was like, yo, I'm going to just do this in a black top.
Done.
Switch up,
I ain't mad at you, man.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to you and shit, because
we got off track.
Nah, it's not off track. We on track, man. Nigga, this is the fucking podcast. Niggas gotta understand that. Like, I had a comment the other day. I had some graph niggas here, and some nigga comes and comments and says, y'all barely spoke about graffiti, but then we just started talking about everything else. We were just chilling. And he's like, I thought this was a graph podcast. Or he asked, isn't this a graph podcast? I'm like, no, it's not. It's not a graph podcast. It's not a podcast about anything. This is not a podcast about filming. You want to learn about filming? I might ask you something about it, but it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Wherever it goes.
Yeah, wherever it goes. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get back to you and your filming and shit. To be honest, because you were doing short films. So what started the short films, and why haven't you gone into porn? Because I've been thinking about filming porn in Jersey, man. Like, we really do not have a good porn company. You know,
everything's in Cali right now.
Yeah, everything. No, and Florida, sir.
Right.
Yeah, Florida and Cali have it locked. Why the fuck? We got bad bitches over here that are willing to fuck on camera.
Nah,
we just gotta get the studio. I would like to be a part of that, though.
We gotta go to when they have the conventions and shit like that, the porn conventions.
Yeah,
we gotta pull up to them shits and shit like that. I've been trying to reach out to Pornhub. There's a shorty named Aria. She runs this shit, and then she got another shorty that runs a podcast for Pornhub, and her name is Asshole, no homo. It's a Chinese shorty. She's skinny or whatever. She runs a podcast. She talks about sex and shit like that. I've been trying to reach out to them to just get some sponsorship or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, send a nigga some chicken, some liquor, some condoms, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just, give us a shout out or something like that. But definitely we gotta tap into the porn conventions and shit like that. And yeah, nigga, we're like off topic and shit, like off the camera. I mean, we should talk about that shit with the porn and all of that, because you know what I'm saying? Sex sells, my nigga, and I'm with it, you know what I mean? And I'm down to do shit like that, 50-50 ventures, all types of shit, you heard?
Yeah, because I'm married and shit, so I can't get up in there, man, and stroke out so people can enjoy.
Nah, but you could executive produce shit and
I can produce. I know the lighting. I feel like I know the angles that need to be hit. You know what I'm saying? While you fucking, I know what to do. Like with it, personally, and this is serious.
Some of these niggas is corny, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is an adult podcast. It's not for kids, so we're talking adult content. But I definitely know. I've been, I first off, I'm experienced sexually, and second off, I'm experienced pornally. I watch porn. Everybody watches porn all the time.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't lie, man.
Check a nigga's history real quick,
Everybody
man.
jerks off, man. Don't get it twisted, man.
Listen, go into your girl or your man's history, man. Them niggas is in the porn sites,
We don't lie.
Man.
We don't lie in our house, man.
And everybody got their favorite categories. You heard? My shit is big booty bitches early. Like, I type that in, like, big booty shorties. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and my shit is,
And
I'm
my
in the mood
shorty's
for what I'm in
petite.
the
I just, you know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in the mood for the shorties I'm into. It's always women, of course, but I'm in the mood for, it might be a MILF today. It might it might be a Morenita tomorrow. It might be a fucking a BBW, but it's all women because I love all women, my nigga.
You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it spicy with your shorty too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I be seeing different moves and shit like that. Niggas be trying on shorties. I be trying it on my shorty because it's like you can't be boring now. Like you gotta be like for Pretty Ugly Truth podcast, right? I was reading books and shit like that. Like one of them was The Superior Man, right? Because you know, on the Breakfast Club they were interviewing Nipsey and Lauren London and shit like that on different interviews, and they mentioned this. So I read that book, and I wish I would have read that shit back in the day when I broke up with my shorty. Because
what's it about? So you let niggas know what the Superior Man?
Yeah, the Superior Man is just about just how to be a superior man, like how to handle with your shorty and your dreams. And one of the biggest things I took from the book for real, like, was you know, your purpose is number one before your shorty, because at the end of the day, your shorty wants to be number one, but she doesn't really want to be number one, because when you smother your shorty, that's when she gets tired of you. But when you put your purpose first, you know what I'm saying? That's what matters. Your purpose is bigger than the relationship. Not saying that you shouldn't, you know, put in you know, effort and everything and 150% to your relationship. You have to, but you have to go for your purpose, your dream, whatever your goal is, for you to be complete as a man, to be complete. Because if your shorty doesn't let you do your dreams, let's say you say, yo, fuck this podcast shit, my shorty don't want to do that no more, you're gonna resent shorty for not letting you follow your dreams. So it's like, at the end of the day, yeah, like I lost shorty because I was trying to follow my dreams, because I was trying to rap in the beginning. Like I was trying
but you didn't lose shorty. Shorty lost you.
Yeah, it was
you know
that.
What I'm saying? She wasn't riding with you.
Like, right.
My thing is
she
that,
didn't understand, yeah.
I'm a married man. I've been married, you know, I've been with my wife for a very long time.
Word, bendiciones.
I'm about to be you know, September 5th. Well, September 3rd we got married. September 5th we had the reception. Whatever, either one. That's the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. Right. We fucking celebrate our fucking I think it's like 13th year together. Word. But our 4th year being married, or 5th, one or the other. I fucked that shit up. She fucks it up, but we don't give a fuck, because you know what? Things like that don't matter, man. What matters is where we're going, man. Like why we bugging out some bullshit, man?
Live for y'all, not live for other people. That's what I was trying to tell shorty. Like, let's live for us. Like let's make us happy. We trying to let's make us happy.
Nigga, hey man, my wedding cost me 5 stacks, I think, or something like that. Niggas is spending 50, nigga. I came out triple winning, my nigga. So at the end of the day, it's like you over here spending 50 stacks on a wedding, and you come over here at the end of the day with nothing afterwards but an experience. You know, it really is superficial to me, man.
That's a fact.
If your wife really only cares about that, knowing that we broke as hell, we can't buy a house right now. Word. You want to have a $50,000 wedding, bitch? Get the fuck out of here.
We broke, but you order the filet mignon.
Yeah, nah, bitch. You gotta understand that we trying to fucking get right, mommy. Like, we trying to do this shit. We trying to get forward, and you doing this backwards shit. Yeah, now, don't get it twisted. There's time for that. We're gonna, if not, you can order the filet mignon. Hell yeah, do that. We're going out, because we went out for a reason. You dig? We went out so we could order what we want. I don't ever be like that, nigga. I don't ever be like, yo, don't order what you want, nigga. When we out, we order. We eat. When we out, we drink. We're gonna drink, and we don't think about it.
I've been in situations when I was younger.
But I've been wifed up for a very long time. I'm not talking about going out with hoes. I'm talking about going out with your wifey, though. Your wife. Not wifey, because wifey, I consider wifey. Let me explain to you about wifey, too, because I don't like that term wifey. I call, wifey, it feels like wifey feels like girlfriend. Shit. Yeah. Wifey feels like girlfriend. Yeah. But then once you fucking put a ring on her, how you gonna call her wifey? You little in the magnitude of what we have.
Then you gotta take off the Y. That's my wife.
And I couldn't stand fiance. I couldn't wait to get married. I was like fiance, but I was like, I used to call my girl, and then I went to fiance, and then we got married. But I didn't even take that long to get married. It wasn't even a big deal and stuff. Are you married, sir? By the way.
Nah. Well, let me ask you a question before we go on me. How long you been with your shorty?
Yeah, it's gonna be all together about 14 years? 13, 14 years, something like that, yeah.
You got a kid?
I got 2 with her, and I got 1 from before.
Okay.
Yeah. And she has
How's your oldest?
16.
And your youngest?
1.
All right, my
About to be 2 in October.
My son's 8, my daughter's 10. I got 2 baby mamas.
That's always
Dominican shorties.
2 baby mamas?
2 baby mamas.
Not in a relationship with either one of them.
Nah, like me,
so
me and
got,
the second one. Me and my second one. So my first baby mama, right?
Yikes.
She's
Nigga, that's all I can tell you, bro.
She's Dominican and Aries. Shout out Yo Kelly, like she's a good mother and all that. She has my daughter, right? My daughter, Amaya Sophia Tavares. I love that girl, right?
As you should.
Yeah, she's 10 years old. And then I got Holly, she's my second baby mama, and she has my son Ace, Darius Ace Tavares. You know what I'm saying? He's 8 years old or whatnot. So now,
God bless.
God bless, yeah, God bless. And I'm with her. Like we broke up 4 years ago, but right now we trying to work things out and all that. And she was the she's actually the inspiration behind Pretty Lie Ugly Truth podcast. I never said it before, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it on Whiskey No Chaser. That she was definitely one of the inspirations behind
Did
Pretty Lie.
Did she tell you, like, y'all were in bed together one day and you're like, yo, you should do this? Or did she give you an experience that made you start this shit?
You listen, the breakup was all fucked up. Like, I was a player and I was doing crazy shit. Like, man.
How old are you at this time? Because we got to put a perspective to this because people don't understand that at certain ages, we're not allowed.
I was in my early 20s.
Yeah,
I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, and your early 20s, I call it early 20s, your late teens, my nigga. You're in your early 20s and you're a fucking kid, my nigga.
Yeah.
You're doing dumb shit. You're fighting. You're full of testosterone.
Look at how Pac was thinking at 20, right?
Yeah, but that's him.
I know.
He's a different dude.
I know. But then I was like, I was nowhere near Pac. Of course, I can't even compare myself to Pac.
You cannot compare yourself to a person that's going to change generations. You feel me?
I know.
You cannot compare yourself to that. You know what I'm saying? You're not changing generations respectfully. You did. Like, you know what? And even Pac, like, I never really listened to Pac. I've never been a nigga that listened to Pac, and I didn't listen to Biggie either that much, man. Like, I've always been the type of nigga that I listen to what I listen to, but it's just never been like, oh, this is this and this is that. Now, for me, best rapper of all time would be, for me personally, a good, if you're gonna talk about the dead, it's gonna be Big L. Or Big Pun.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? More leaning towards Big Pun. More leaning towards Big Pun. Big L was dope, but he was here. He had a short time, so you can't really know where he was going, but he had a time.
Pun, man.
And
Damn, man.
It was ill.
Yo, my nigga. We love you, nigga. All y'all niggas, man. Tony Sunshine, Fat Joe, Cuban Links, all y'all niggas. All y'all niggas, man. Shout out all my niggas, man.
Them niggas, yo, I remember listening to that fucking song. I'm Dominican as fuck, but that song, that Puerto Rican ass song, was fire, and I popped that shit off in the whip.
Yeah,
that shit was
my mom took me to Puerto Rico during that time. You know what I'm saying? Definitely had that in the CD case.
Yeah,
at that time, niggas was rocking CDs.
Oh, CDs
from that
was,
era,
yeah, man.
Burning
CDs.
shit.
Right now,
burning
like,
CDs.
You know how niggas be like, yo, I got DVDs. I'm like, what are you doing with a DVD right now? Like, I have a DVD
shout
player.
Shout out my DVD hustlers.
I have a DVD player in my shit that's just been there because it's just been, like, I bought a new thing and I just put it in. I was like, what if there's a DVD that I need to watch, that I need to, and I can't have, I don't have a DVD. You know what I'm saying? Because the computers don't have CD-ROMs anymore.
That's crazy. Niggas be using them PlayStations and Xboxes and shit. Right?
Yeah, but I don't play video games, so I don't have that.
Me neither. Shout out that.
Yo,
I'll be wasting mad time. I got an addictive personality, so if I was to get Xbox or PlayStation, the only 2 games I'm going to get, my nigga, is Call of Duty and NBA 2K. I'm going to be honest with y'all niggas. That's it.
You see,
but I can't play games because I gotta get bread right now. It's crazy right now in my life. We got to only focus on that bready.
Yeah, only bread and family, man.
Yeah.
Bread, family, and good times. Don't forget the good times, because the thing is that people forget that.
Yeah, I need good times, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't ever live life without letting good times come in. I did that. Right. So once my wife got pregnant with with my kids and shit, that's when I was like, the past 2 years have been just work, and then I happened to just get hurt at work. Mm-hmm. And then as I got hurt at work, I've been out of work right now for a couple months right now. Fuck
these
work,
corporations,
nigga. Fuck you. I'm out as soon as I can.
Yo,
trust me, nigga. I'm working. I get it out. I've been talking about this all the time.
You gotta be on that indie shit.
Yeah,
niggas get forced to be on that indie shit once you you master your completion of being on your independent level, you gonna be like, yo, man, fuck these, yo.
Yeah, I'm there right now because I need insurance for the kids and shit like that.
It's a lot of shit. Yeah.
But I'm working right now on getting out of there. Like, it's not that I'm like complacent, and I'm in there, and I let them know, and I act like it. I do my job. I do my job well, but I don't take no shit. I don't let them motherfuckers talk to me in no way. I be like, people be like, yo, Hector, you gotta try. I'm like, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck
man,
that.
we all humans.
This is the job, man.
Humans,
y'all think
nigga.
that, like,
niggas gotta respect, nigga.
I got a good career though. Don't get it twisted. I have a good career that I have a life career. I have a career that I could work for the rest of my life. But who the fuck wants to work for the rest of their life? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my money. I'm a fucking full-time jack y'all niggas. Get the shit that I need and get the fuck out of here. Not jack them on illegal terms. Jack them meaning I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna get the insurance that I need while I need it, and I'm gonna work the hours I need to work. But then I'm out because I got other plans. I got things I got going. You feel me?
Double up, triple up.
You feel me? Like, I also, I'm not even counting on this podcast. This podcast is fun for me. I count this as a
bonus.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. At one point, this is gonna get pay me at one point. This shit's
you
gonna
get
pop
like
off.
a quick 100 racks.
Yeah, nigga, I got a couple videos with 1,000 views, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What's that shit that these niggas got? You got that Patreon. You able to start that Patreon too.
I need to start it. You know what I'm saying?
So you get niggas to invest in your shit too.
Yeah, I don't know who would, but I need to at least give them the option to.
You don't even not need to know. Just put
what? Should
I
just do a Cash App?
You can do both.
I should do everything.
Double up.
Wherever the money can come in. Because why give it a restriction as to where? Nigga. I'll give them myself.
Limitless, nigga.
Yeah, limitless, where you can pay me. Send the money, support the show. Because
Patreon,
to be honest,
Cash App,
my nigga, I'll be honest, yo, I love my studio here, but I want to get myself a studio away from here. I want a bigger studio. I need bigger space.
Yeah,
I want to be able to have a place to hang out.
You could do that. Like what's all these hoes doing? OnlyFans right now? We could let's start an OnlyFans. Let's do the porn through the OnlyFans and get paid on the OnlyFans, and then we just direct and executive produce it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, really,
you can do that shit.
I got homies that are down to fuck bitches on camera.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And niggas is married and all that. Niggas gotta be behind
married, but I can film. I can be there. I can film. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, and it's not even a weirdo thing because everybody's ran train. You know what I'm saying? Pause all that, man. But we ain't doing no funny shit. I'm not gonna be over here boning it up. I'm here taking it as a job. You know what I'm saying? And if I gotta fucking do the fucking camera with the top thing and get my dick sucked at the same time, my wife ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying? As long as the dick is inside the mouth the whole time. Not just kidding. Just kidding. You see?
Just kidding.
Pause.
Disclaimer. Just kidding.
It's a super joke. But
but honestly, yo, listen.
No, but you know what? Things like that can be done. We don't have a porn capital in Jersey. Why not do it?
Definitely reach out to him. Email him. Reach out to him. And if you want to be a part of the videos.
Yeah. Ladies. No dudes. We don't need dudes.
All ladies. Reach out to him and me, definitely.
What's your Instagram, dog?
My Instagram is LL Cool Dave. I just disabled this shit because you know what I'm saying.
All right, so it's not
niggas needed
cool
a break.
Get
Cinematic Brothers, at Cinematic Brothers, like Cinematic Brothers, CINEMATIC Brothers, Cinematic Brothers.
Cinematic Brothers.
And then my personal shit is LL Cool Dave, literally LL Cool COOLDAVE, Cool Dave, yeah. LL Cool Dave. Just email me or email him.
Yeah, because if there's something that can be done with this,
Hector out here.
We will work on it. I'm down to make it happen.
Yeah,
I know.
And it just came up. Just email this nigga. Let's see what we can do.
Weirdo shit. It just be like, yo, if you
let's
out here
make
doing
money,
it anyway,
man.
just might as well get paid. Let's
make some money. Everybody's home. I don't think this COVID or this quarantine shit is gonna stop. So it's
not for now.
A lot of y'all motherfuckers are going to be streaming. So, you know, if you're going to be streaming, we're going to just make sure there's good content out there.
Get your good OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And we'll
figure this shit out.
We'll put your local shorty that you've been seeing at the local bar and you ain't fucking happy.
Yeah, because they need money. I know they need to get.
Yeah. She been hoeing anyway, so might as well hoe on camera and get that bread. You know what I'm saying? We give your percentage, 5%, shorty, and that's a lot.
They need money. I know they got their own pages out here, but why not get more money?
You have your own page, but you know what? We'll
get more money.
I don't even know 5%. That's ridiculous. That's fucked up. We got to give you more than that.
Listen, I'll put more money up towards the marketing to make sure that the views come this way. Like whatever,
that's how that would go.
Whatever the fuck it takes for you to get views, just come on the show. We want, you know,
Pretty Lie, Ugly Truth, man. We just brought Pretty Lie, Ugly Truth onto the podcast of Whiskey No Chaser, and this is pretty much we just came up
the
with
hybrid,
the new porn industry coming to New Jersey. I mean, we might as well start it here. At the end of the day, there's money in sex, man. Sex sells, B.
Yeah, sex fucking sells. Sex appeal, Like I was waiting for the gyms to open up, but honestly, my nigga, I'm gonna just start running and jogging. Cause
I know, nigga, I bought a mountain bike. I don't know if you saw when you came in, nigga. I got a whole gym set over here, nigga. And I'm knocking down. I'm gonna show you when we're done. I'm knocking down that whole shit over there. I'm gonna do the whole thing. Mountain bike, my nigga. And on top of that, I don't mountain
niggas
bike
came a
like
long way
niggas.
since Mongoose and all that. You heard?
Yeah, nigga. You know, I was gonna buy a regular
I used to live in Union City. Yeah, niggas. I used to live in Union City. We used to go to Hollywood Videos to rent tapes and shit. I used to go on my Mongoose bike and just drive. I think it was whatever Jersey City, our First Street Park, and I would just go through whatever to Hollywood Videos. And niggas would always try to jump me for my bike. It was always something against Union City and Jersey City, but niggas never was gonna take my Mongoose bike. You heard me? Never gonna take my Mongoose, nigga. And I'm gonna get my tapes at Hollywood Videos and go right back to Union City, 4th Street, Bergen Line, nigga, and chill. You ain't gonna do nothing. You heard?
This is personal. There's some nigga. There's some nigga right now that's gonna be watching this. Nigga, yo, when I see him, I'm taking this mongoose. And you better. You know what? You're never gonna get that mongoose,
man. And my man had the dyno. We was rolling through, nigga, with the mongoose and the dyno. Niggas ain't touching me, son. Union City.
That nigga ride fast. He was like.
Yeah, niggas tried to jump us one time.
No, you gotta get the fuck out of there. You could have stayed there.
I was only like, how old was I? I was in like in 6th or 7th grade or some shit like that, nigga. Niggas was trying to jump us for the mongoose and all that.
You know what? There was a time around here that there was a jumping culture. Like people were getting jumped everywhere. Yeah. You couldn't go nowhere, and it was like, you know what's funny?
I used to fight at First Street Park, nigga.
I got lucky enough that with my life that I went everywhere and I never had problems. Yeah, like I would go and I was a skater, so I would roll
nigga. Some niggas never leave the block.
Nah, I left the block because you know what? I was hanging out with a bunch of niggas and yo, respect to a lot of the niggas, but them niggas was just doing bullshit that I didn't give a fuck about. Like some of them were joining they were joining gangs and shit.
There was so much gang culture out here in Jersey. It was crazy.
Shit. I was always doing shit. Like I was skating, man. Like yo, man. Shout out to Cal. Shout out to all the niggas. And I ain't mad at them for doing what they were doing, but that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get down with no gangs. I didn't want to fucking be banging out everywhere. But I had hands for anybody that needed them. When I was growing up, I wasn't scared to defend myself. Now, don't get it twisted. I wasn't out there looking for no problems. I was out here chilling.
You know, but
and I was cool with a lot of niggas.
You know what's up? No, my nigga, like some people join the gang culture. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? And what they do. Whatever the reason is, you know. But I never was into that. Like, you know, I was into like Dipset and all that, like, you know, diplomats and shit like that.
Everybody throws gang signs while they're driving in the car.
Yeah, right. You know, but I never joined the gang because niggas really like, you know, that was really people that needed a family that didn't have, you know, a father figure and shit like that.
Yeah, I had all that. I didn't need to.
You know, like it was shit like that. So I understand, but I never felt the need for that. Like I was always like the soloist nigga, like Wolverine or Raphael or some shit like
this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like you heard
that compares it to a
one
turtle
of them niggas
and a Wolverine.
Yeah,
man.
I was a big Ninja Turtle fan, nigga, and Marvel, like X-Men, like the X-Men niggas. You heard?
I used to see the mouth that they used to do, and I'd be like, yo, I want to do the Chief Con, and it's how corny was that for one? But yes, I did love Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles was wavy, son. Like really, damn, this is the first time I'm gonna do this. Whiskey No Chaser, shout out to y'all.
Hey man, you're a man. You could be 34, as old as you
34,
want.
34.
Nigga, you young as hell. I'm 37, bro.
34.
Yeah,
85. Man.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah, 82, bro. Wow. I'm 37, bro.
You know, shout out my Ninja Turtles and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Turtles are the shit.
I was a mixture. Timeless. Yeah, Leonardo and Raphael was a mixture. Maybe 04, because I'm a nerd and a funny nigga. Michelangelo, Donatello.
Yeah,
but shout out to them niggas.
Yeah, man, but fuck them too, because at the end of the day, them niggas ain't sponsored by. They ain't sponsoring the show.
They ain't sponsoring Whiskey No Chasing, nigga. Send a fucking check, man.
Facts, niggas. At the end of the day, man. Donatello, Raphael,
Viacom, send a check over here.
Yeah, send a check, man. Unless you send a check, nigga, y'all could all leave a dick, nigga. And this is no. What's that nigga's name? Oh yeah, talking about that shit, man. This motherfucker. What's his name? Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon just got caught slipping.
They spoke about him the other day.
That nigga got caught slipping, and he, you know what it is, man.
What did he say?
You gotta know your knowledge before you talk.
Oh, they canceled them, right? They canceled them.
Yeah, but you know what? When it comes to the Jewish people, you gotta be careful because you know what?
Yeah,
they own everything.
They run the film shit, man.
Yeah,
and shout out to the gay people. No homo.
Yeah. Shout out to them, I guess. Why are we shouting them out? For what?
Not because they run the film and the photography.
You know what? I'm taking back my shout outs. You know why I'm taking back my shout outs? Because at the end of the day, them niggas ain't sponsoring nothing over here. When y'all niggas start sponsoring, I'll shout y'all motherfuckers out. Send the fucking check and we can do that. Because at the end of the day,
what's your cash app, my G?
Hey, my cash app is Sir Hector Con 201, bro. Send the money, bro. Send it.
Cash app him. Yeah.
You did. But yeah, man. When it comes to all that, listen, I don't have no problem with Jewish people. I used to deliver to a Jewish dude.
We gotta get money with y'all. You want to get money with y'all?
I used to call that nigga my nigga. Like, we used to call each other my nigga. Yeah. That's my nigga. He's not in the building. Cool as hell. Anytime I need coffee, I didn't have to deliver there. I wouldn't have to go to deliver there. Let me shout out the homie real quick. I didn't have to deliver there. And I could pull up with a whole tractor trailer back into his dock because I'm feeling sleepy and just go grab a coffee. Because he was selling coffee. That Jewish motherfucker was my nigga. So at the end of the day, I got no problems with Jewish motherfuckers. I ain't got no problem with anybody. I got a problem with people that are assholes. Man.
Listen,
fuck you for being a dick.
Anyway. Anybody that's an asshole, but shout out my Jewish lawyers and all that, man. Y'all definitely always help somebody out when we in the time of need, man. But shout out to all of y'all, man. And definitely, man,
and the fuck Jewish, the corporate people that are assholes. It's not about religion. It's not about color. It's not about anything. Anybody in the corporate position,
human, man.
Yeah, anybody in a corporate position that is not helping people and that be like, yo, let's dump this garbage into the ocean because we waste less money. We waste $5 million less, and shit, when you're making 10 trillion, like, you feel me? Like, it makes no sense. Yeah, y'all not trying to help the earth. Y'all just want to make your money while you're here, and then it's demonic what they're doing. Them niggas is demonic, but it's not a religion.
Getting rid of all the trees. Yeah, the water is gonna run out.
The water's not gonna run out ever. The water cannot run out, brother.
It's gonna run out.
It cannot run out, sir.
There's the clean water is gonna run out.
Study. No, it's gonna be here. There's actually a study of fresh water that is all. I actually was reading something now.
I hope so, my nigga. I really hope.
Not, sir.
If what you're saying is true,
you know what? We are being
so much better now.
Yeah. Check this out though. What it is that what they're saying is, and I hope
just because I thought I wanted to make a company just that of water, just in case. So just in case we have inventory, just in case shit does happen like that, we just go over there.
What they're doing,
go to
it
our
doesn't
factory
matter.
and have a water.
They're cutting off the water. If that happens, my G, they're cutting off the water. The earth
we gotta buy a couple of wells. You heard, my nigga?
Yo, listen, man. Too. The fucking planet replenishes its water all the way from the bottom, my nigga. All the way from fucking.
So you don't think it's not gonna ever run out?
From the magma, all the way from the bottom of the earth, it replenishes and keeps coming up.
There's more water. Think
about this. Now, don't get it twisted.
We don't know though, man. These niggas be lying too much, my nigga.
Yeah, nigga, they lying. They're trying to perpetuate fathom. They're trying to perpetuate fathom. So at the end of the day, if they're thinking that there's no water, my nigga, it rains all the time, my nigga. There's water. We're going to have water. And if there's not enough water in one region, we could bring the water from another region and bring it to them and help them.
Yo, Essential, send the check to Whiskey No Chase, my nigga. But I fuck with
send
Essentials.
Checks, man, because I got
send this nigga checks, man. Essentials,
You did. I don't even know what Essentials are, but send the check.
It's good water. It's good water because, you know what I'm saying, it's on the alkaline shit, yo.
Yeah, man. You know what? Send me a bunch of alkaline water,
right.
Man.
Like, before, I would never eat
I drink a can of water.
Yeah. We gotta drink, eat good, drink a good water, you know what I'm saying, alkaline water and all that. You know what I mean? It's a part of the regimen now. Like, for me right now, like, I feel like, you're an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur type of nigga and shit like that. And
I'll be honest, man. My bad, dog. I just sat back and my boxers just said, "Hey, man," and it's still an uncomfortable situation. And I'm in front of camera, so you can't even fix your jock right. It's gonna be a thing they're gonna put a meme on. I'm gonna be like,
they can meme that.
Yeah. But it's all
niggas
good.
Got time out here.
Yeah,
niggas got time.
But you know what? If you're a meme and you're streaming, you're popping. I guess you're something.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would like my shit to be
everything.
It is, but I want my exposure to be positive, man. I really do not want nothing to be negative because I don't be doing negative shit. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be negative. I'm probably gonna do some shit one day that's gonna fucking get me viral, and it's gonna wind up being some other shit. I don't even know what it's gonna be because I don't even do fuck shit. Definitely don't know no fuck shit. You gonna find no funny shit in my history. You're not gonna find you know what I'm saying? Like I don't do no fuck shit.
But still viral, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
But we're gonna get viral at some point, positively. You
heard whiskey no chasing, nigga.
You did. And you know what? Now that you came on, it's gonna be, you too going viral. I don't know how viral you are. I haven't checked your views or anything.
Now my views is up and down depending on where you see me. YouTube, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Pornhub. We all
definitely do
the views fluctuate depending on where we at, but niggas know of us regardless of whatever. Yeah, we gonna do that.
Like podcast, but you got to get hoes on there. These these
to do that.
Ass, like super, like just fucking putting some shit in their yak in there. You know what I mean?
To
be honest,
I got
ideas. You know what? I'm talking to you about ideas. I should talk to you personally.
Yeah,
we
are.
Listen,
we just came. We linked up for the fucking first time, my nigga, and on set live, niggas is just brainstorming. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, yo. And right now, my nigga, thank you for having me on here. Whiskey No Chaser. The show's Pretty Loud, Ugly Truth, podcast or whatever. And
check them out, man. He has some pretty shorties on there.
Yeah, we're talking about relationships, dating, and sex.
And then I saw you, sir. I saw you buttering up some chick with a fat ass. On your Instagram.
Shout out Millie.
Buttering her up.
Millie is one of the
she
fly
had that nigga
shorties.
Nervous. Had him nervous.
Yeah, now her homegirl Barbie was telling me that I was nervous, but it's because I spilled some baby oil on me. Like, yo, shout out them niggas. Johnson & Johnson. I'm about to invest in some stocks with y'all niggas, but send this nigga a check, you heard? But that baby oil shit, yo, baby oil gel, shorties love it, man. Let me tell you right now,
nigga,
man.
I love it. I love seeing an oil fat ass. Nigga,
if you got your wifey, listen, if you got your wifey even on the beach or at home, if you want to fuck your shorty, just make sure you put baby oil on her ass and her pussy and just make sure you just rub her and get her in the mood first. Foreplay is real, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And spice it up. But that baby oil is real, man. But, shout out Millie. I was rubbing her ass. That's my homegirl. That's my homegirl. That's my homegirl.
Before you talk about Millie, I don't know if Millie likes, respectful to Millie and shit, but tongue kissing. You gotta get that tongue kiss action in there. If you don't know how to tongue, the
niggas do the 360. That's what we learned from
back in the days. But it's more than that. It's more than that.
It's 360. It's this.
Yeah.
You gotta be organic.
Talk about making out
freestyle
with another man on my podcast right now.
No homo. Pause for the both of us.
But gentlemen, make out with your shorty, man. You know what I'm saying? People want to be listening to rap songs. Them rap niggas is getting their ass ate, man. Get the fuck out of here. And that's disgusting, man.
Yeah, I'm not with all that.
I shit from my ass.
I'm not with that.
Shits that come out of my ass. You think I want you back there at all? No. You know what I want back there? Is paper towels. Not paper towels. The toilet paper.
Scotch tissue, you heard?
Some soap.
None of that cheap soap. None of that cheap tissue either, bitch.
No. My good shit. And on top of that, you know what? Actually,
shout out Cam. You about to sell his own toilet paper.
Let me keep it a whole stack with y'all niggas. I bought myself a bidet attachment to my toilet.
And you gotta have the wipes out there too.
But I started using a bidet in the crib, and the bidet actually is way cleaner than toilet paper. Yeah. Now you don't have to pause that, my nigga. You have to keep your ass clean, my nigga, because at the end of the day, when you come out the shower, when you come out the bathroom, when you come out the toilet, you're over here spreading, you're smothering shit on your ass with the toilet paper. To be honest, you're just going to
pause, no homo. You should wet the tissue. I wet the tissue if I don't got wipes. You got to get the wipes. Make sure you have the wipes, but wet the tissue. You heard? Pause, no homo. Ultra pause. Stop. Pause. Ultra. Whatever.
Hey, man, you know what? Pause for the rest of the conversation.
Just in case.
Yeah, pause for the rest of the conversation. I ain't done talking. So what it is that when you have a bidet, my nigga, you fucking getting the shit off your ass, and you fucking gonna take a towel. You're gonna be dried up.
What's a bidet?
And you're gonna be clean. A bidet is the thing it's a water. It sprays the shit off your asshole.
That's
man.
like the shit that the European niggas have. Yeah, you press the button.
Yeah.
I got you.
And it just cleans the shit up. But you need to put some soap on that too. Nigga. You can't just be fucking be like.
I don't know about the whole hose in your ass and all that shit, but. Niggas definitely gotta have the white piece. But there's nothing wrong with that. I understand with the whole cleaning and all that. You gotta be cleanse.
Don't try to play me out, son.
Nigga on your own show. Whiskey no chaser. Whiskey no chaser. Come on, my nigga. Whiskey no chaser, man.
Oh my God.
Stop. Damn, ain't I got no more Henny left, man.
Nigga, you ain't got no more Henny left. That's why I told you to drink some Black Label, motherfucker, because you could have been drinking Black Label. There's a fountain of youth in this motherfucker. But you know what? You could switch up, nigga. Get in there.
Nah, I'm gonna switch up when you ready. I don't know, man.
No, I'm not ready. I've been ready. Welcome to the podcast, G.
Whiskey no chaser. Shout out my nigga Hector, man. It takes a lot to be a one-man army. Y'all niggas don't even know what it takes to run a podcast, nigga.
It is.
And when you do know, just remember this nigga and me, nigga.
Facts.
David Digital, Pretty Lively, True Podcast. Shout out Cinematic Brothers. I'm the creative director. I do a lot. The music, the content, the videos, the acting, the scouting, all that shit.
All right, Pretty Lively, Truth, man.
That shit.
You're going to wind up having to change topic at some point because you know you cannot.
Tell him what you told me.
I told you cannot just talk about single life that much. Right. And now you, sir, are on your way to a different level in your life, right? So at the end of the day,
I would say, because I can't predict the future.
Don't you think that you need to bring that in there? You need to bring the process.
So much stories, yo. You know what it is?
Bring the process into your show.
No, I'm gonna bring the process because you know what it is. A lot of people told me like, yo, D, you talk about everybody else, but you never talk about yourself. When you gonna talk about yourself, yo? My life is very interesting and it's very digital. Fucking crazy, man. It's digital because it's online. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons I started the podcast was 5 years ago, I broke up with my baby mama. I was a player. I did what I did. She did what she did. And we just stopped in 4 years, right? Now we kind of like talking or whatever. It is what it is. But the reason I started the podcast was because I was posting and I didn't want to seem like a bitter nigga. When I look at somebody's page, you could already tell who they are. When you look at somebody's Instagram page, you could tell if they're tacky. You could tell if they're depressed. You could tell. I mean, you can't really tell because niggas be lying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like highlight reel.
Smoking mirrors, right?
Facts.
So for me, it was like, I kept talking about love, and I was like, "Damn, nigga, I don't want to seem like a bitter nigga."
Love.
Yeah, I didn't want to seem.
Cool Dave. This nigga
ladies love Cool Dave. Yeah, from the beginning, and that was like mad years ago. I never changed it.
I ain't mad at you, though,
I never changed it.
Go in there,
no,
bro.
one of my favorite rappers was LL Cool J. You know, shout out LL Cool J because
that dude,
he was like a buff nigga, but he still like the bitches and not that many niggas were talking about bitches.
Out, but he'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
but he was about fucking your bitch more than anything else.
And my parents, I was like, yo, I always wanted that Kangol hat when I was little, but they never bought it for me. But anyways, he was one of my favorite rappers, and he was getting bitches and fucking niggas up at the same time. And I was like, yo,
that's that nigga.
You know, what's that song? Around the Way Girl. Around the Way Girl. I need a around the way girl. I know all the words. And my father was a player, you know, at the time, because my father had me at the age of 15, 16. And my mother was 16.
Yeah.
And young. And at the time, like, you know, I grew up with young kids, and that's what he was listening to. And Al Green, my father was Dominican, but he was listening to, like, you know, a lot of the old jazz and shit like that.
He was American, though.
He was like that. But my stepfather was straight. I mean, my grandfather was just straight Dominican, like, didn't know a lick of English. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. And he bought a house. You know, shout out to him. He worked in the hotel and all of that. Shout out to him for ownership and not, you know.
Dominicans, we get it in, and when we come to this country, don't get it. Respect it. We're not just players fucking all your bitches.
Yeah, so when my parents had me, they was young, and I was born in Queens, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Queens and all that. And, you know, they were just young, and they didn't know no better. And, you know, my father was a player, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he did what he did. And then my mother found out, and she was like, she did what she did. And at the end of the day, I was a young kid. And I'm looking
so you know the story. Your mama's tight. You know the story.
I'm gonna do the biopic, my nigga, one day for real. Because, you know, they both told me, and the bathroom was like the office, like where they both told me, like, yo, don't tell mama about that girl I was with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
so
the
you were
first time.
advocate to both sides?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was
right.
like,
For
yo,
real?
you telling me, yeah, this is.
But your parents turned you
this is the
into a
genius.
confidant / G early.
Yeah, early. You know what I'm saying? But I had all the newest Jordans and jeans from VIM, but with a nice top from like Calvin Klein or something. You know, you got to mix it.
fresh to
But
death.
Jordans for sure. You know, I had Anthony's, Jordans, all that.
Yeah.
Shout out Penny and Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Those are my niggas.
Yeah.
But you know, that was my thing, man. And you know, my father was a player. You know, but he worked like 3 jobs to have me right. And he lived in my grandfather's house. My grandfather had a 3-story building, and he lived on the first floor, and he was a player. And, you know, he'd take me to wherever he was and do his thing. And I'm looking at this like, damn, like, you know what I mean? And then seeing my mother, like, hurt by the whole shit. You know what I mean? And
she was struggling?
Nah, they lived together, and he was doing that while they lived together, and I was seeing all this. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But shout out to them because you evolve, and y'all were both young and y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? This first time I'm talking about this. Shout out.
You really can't. You can't really knock your parents.
16 years
my
old.
nigga, you can't knock your parents for shit that they
I love
did.
them.
My nigga, it's so hard to be a parent, my nigga. You know you're a parent,
I love
right?
them. Yeah,
it's
I'm a
hard to
parent.
be a parent, my nigga. Yeah, nigga, it's hard to be a parent. So really, when it comes to your parents, like there's times that I used to judge when I was younger, but then as I got older, I was like, oh hell no. They made the decisions that they needed to make the shit happen.
Word,
that's it, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I had
and then
great
we
parents.
involved.
I have really no reason to judge.
You can't judge them because what happens. But at the end of the day, it's just like it just gave me a perspective on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody's their own person, and at certain ages, you're gonna be a certain age and you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm glad they both evolve and they're where they want to be. They're both happy in their life right now. Obviously separate. You know what I'm saying? But it made me the man that I am. Like seeing all this about love and relationships and cheating and infidelity and being there and stepfathers and all this other shit. Yeah. It was just like, damn, nigga, like, you know, I never want to go through that. I never want to have my kids go through that. But, you know, obviously I got 2 baby mamas now, and this is where I'm
Count
at.
them up.
Like, what's up?
Socio? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, nah,
count them up, Socio.
Yeah, nah. It was back to back. I was in a situation. I was
back to back, just busting loads.
I was in love with 2 shorties at the same time. Like both my baby mamas, I was in love with at the same time. And I'm not afraid to say that they know that. Like one day,
I've never been. You know what, man? I don't know. I don't know if there's something wrong with me, but I've never really loved any woman besides my wife. And it's like I've had small relationships before that. Well, I started late. I was like shy when I was young and shit. Like I was on some like weirdo shit. I don't know what the fuck I was going on, man. I like pushed every girl away. Girls would like me, but it just was. I was weird about it. Like I don't know.
You didn't want to commit.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, man. I don't know what was going on and shit. But then when I got older, I got my baby moms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 19, I got my baby moms. I fucking got her pregnant like pretty much a year later or some bullshit. And then I got my son. And then after that, oh my God, after that, when I was done with her, because she was never like really, my baby moms was never really a 100% relationship. You know what I'm saying? It was just what it was. And shit, we thought it was, I guess we thought something was happening, but it really wasn't happening. And then fucking,
first baby mom.
Yeah, my first baby moms, my only baby moms, because my wife's not my baby mom. She's my wife and she's my family and we have children together. But you know what I'm saying? You got to respect her. You know, you don't call her, you don't call your wife your baby mom. That's ridiculous. Unless you don't like her. I like my wife a lot. Yeah. But you know,
I hear you.
When it came to, I don't even remember where I was going with that. But either way, man, baby moms and having children with outside, it's always an uncomfortable, most of the times an uncomfortable situation. And you know what? Talking about talking, man, like, you know, let's get into fucking the shit that people, because I already talked about Black Lives Matter. I've talked about that shit and I'm done with it. You know, and it's not shit. It's very important, but Black Lives Matter, the movement itself is great. But the corporation that's being built behind it, I don't fuck with it because these are people that are white that are actually making money off of this. Where's the money going? Find out where the money's going. You're putting money into Black Lives Matter. Where's that money going? I haven't heard of families getting fed. Where they at? Where's the money? They're getting millions of dollars. So before you fucking add money to Black Lives Matter, make sure that you see where the money's going. Put the receipts up. They're paying people to activate, to be activists. Get the fuck out of here. You're paying people to protest. You're paying people to do nothing, to just live and scream in the street and stir shit up, because a lot of them are stirring shit up. We need to find a way to be smarter than this. So I'm not agreeing with none of that shit. I understand definitely. Fuck yeah. We don't deserve to be killed and shot, but we don't deserve to be paying a corporation that's building money and just paying people to protest. Protesting ain't doing shit, my nigga. Let's fucking put food in the community. Let's put education in the community. Let's put some things in the community. Don't fucking talk to me about giving money into something that's doing nothing. But But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Black Lives Matter.
Nah, fuck that. Not Black Lives Matter.
Nah, but shout out to Black people, the Hispanics.
Not
shout out everybody, man.
For me personally, not the corporation that's taking the money.
There's a movement.
Because the thing is that Black Lives Matter is a word. They, but it's them that are doing it. It's not a black people movement. Right. The people that are running that are white people. So why the fuck are we giving those people money? Where's the money going? I haven't seen communities being paid.
When you say they're giving the money, like, who they sending the money to?
Exactly.
There's no...
Where is it, nigga? You tell me.
I don't, man.
Where's it going?
I ain't sending the money over there no way.
But there's people... No, there's people sending money to the Black Lives Matter movement, right?
Damn, man.
But the movement is not...
So just do your research on who you sending the money to, man.
Or if not, keep your money and help people around you. If they really
represent your culture the way they want to represent your culture, man. Like, listen, man, all this racism shit, I'm not with it. And when people try to throw, like, listen, when them niggas was wilding out in Dykeman and people were trying to loot in Dykeman and it was Dominicans against blacks, and then people were saying Dominicans ain't black, and then it's a Dominican against black war.
No, man.
All that shit is bullshit. Listen,
we're in the same boat.
My best friend is Jamaican, man. You heard? All of that extra shit, niggas was trying to just create publicity or just create riots between niggas for no reason, man.
Dominicans don't hate black people, man.
Nah, you crazy, man.
That's ridiculous,
Stop it.
man.
You niggas like our bitches and we like your bitches, man.
Yeah,
it's
you
mixy.
fucking now.
And I like fucking rap music, and y'all niggas gotta like the reggaeton and the Spanish trap, nigga, because the bitches like it. If the bitches like it, niggas is gonna follow. That's why I do certain shit. Because if the bitches like it, that's what I go with first, man. Yo, listen, let me tell you something about me, right? Hello, Cool Dave, right? David Digital, right? My real name is David Tavares, David T, whatever. There's too many Davids out here. I'm a junior, you know what I'm saying? My father was a CO at Rikers, captain. He's retired now, young nigga. You know, yeah, I mean, at the age of 15 and all that. School of the Hard Knocks, Queens, Corona, 110th, nigga. Shout out to my father and all that. But, you know, David Digital, like, I'm the type of nigga to want to be around more females than niggas and shit like that. That's why, like, my whole persona was like off on some Dame Dash shit. Like, niggas get egotistical real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm about talent before ego, and every time I had a problem, it was because of some ego shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to feel a certain way and feel bigger, and they couldn't take direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's a captain. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas got to be a soldier, and niggas ain't comfortable with being a soldier. And if you're a soldier, you were just that. You know what I'm saying? And if you have soldiers, you got to use them. Like, what's the point of having soldiers if you can't use them? But not everybody's a captain. And certain times it's like, it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of the problems I ever had in any production, whether it was a podcast or a film, was over egotistical shit. It was dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand why niggas were mad, because it was like, anytime I ever worked with somebody, it's like, okay, you didn't want to work with me and do it, then do it yourself. But did they do it themselves? They didn't. It was just over ego, because they didn't want you to be captain of the ship. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of the times I worked with people and it was just over bullshit. I'm like, come on, my nigga. Like, you know, I'm the nigga setting up everything. Like, just let me set it up. Just be a part of it. Like, why can't you just play your position?
I'm going to let you use your energy that you know how to use towards what you're going to use. And after that, we can do everything else. Like, why the fuck you're not going to let me just tell you?
I'm setting up the play.
Like, yo, do me a favor, man. Get those cameras up. I'm gonna fucking get the shorties. I'm gonna fucking give them the script or whatever.
Special. Make them feel special. At the end of the day, like when we have people at these podcasts, we want them to feel special so that way they could give good feedback, good reviews, whatever the fuck it is called. You know what I'm saying? Because we want more people to come, more exposure, more views. You know what I'm saying? We want all of that shit. And niggas don't understand at the end of the day, I got a bigger view than all this other shit. I'm not trying to feel like I'm bigger or better than anybody. I just want to win, nigga.
I want to win
what
with
you.
you.
Call it, if
I want to win
if you
with
calling
you.
me, I just want to win the championship. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Dennis Rodman didn't get no points. He got mad rebounds, no points.
The game.
He just wanted to win. He got rebound. All right, Jordan and Pippen and them niggas.
His strength, though. His strength was that.
And all them niggas, Jordan and Pippen's going to score. Let me just get fucking rebounds.
Let me do that. Win. He understood where the ball was going to go. He heard it. And just by hearing the sound of the rim, he knew that the ball was going to bounce where he was going to go get it. So at the end of the day, he played his position. Be the best at your position, bro.
Yo, ESPN, The Last Dance, ESPN shot.
Yeah, they got that off.
Send them a check, man. Send them a check. Listen. That shit was fire. Dennis Rodman, he had to take a mental break, go to Vegas with Coleman Electra and all that. In the middle of a championship, yo, Jordan, MJ, listen, I got to take a break, go to Vegas. I ain't going to practice. Yeah. Tell Phil I ain't going to practice. I'm going to Vegas. I'll come back for game 6. You play Stockton and them niggas that day. Yeah. That's what it was.
And no one caught up with him running. They were doing a cardio thing. He was the fucking beast.
So Jordan said he went to the telly. He was like, yo, Rodman.
Time to go, nigga.
And Carmen was hiding in the closet. She said, yo, right, we got to go, my nigga.
And a tranny, probably. There was something weird going on there. But
listen,
it's
this
fine.
Nigga dressed up in the wedding dress. But shout out Rodman.
It's okay, man. Whatever he wants to do, man. Just fucking...
but wait, let's go back to that. Because we were talking about that the other day, man. All these niggas that dressed up like bitches and shit. Salud. Dennis Rodman dressed up in the salud number 2. Salud.
No more saluds after that, please. That's just so annoying.
Pardon.
Yeah, thank you.
But Dennis Rodman dressed up like a bitch, so did Howard Stern. So back to Pretty Ugly Truth podcast. I'm the host of that show, whatever. That show is a mixture of Hugh Hefner's Penthouse, Howard Stern's show with Robin, The Breakfast Club, and like a mix of something else. Like that's really what I was going for. Yeah, because back in the day, my stepfather used to play a lot of Howard Stern, and his show was crazy. Like, he had mad bitches on there like Pamela Anderson and shit like that. And, he would do so many things on that show with her. And that's what I wanted to be like him and Hugh Hefner, because Hugh Hefner, he had all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? And when I went through
sometimes I catch you wearing like certain robes and shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga's wearing a robe?
I wanted to start the robe trend because, shout out Hugh Hefner, shout out Ghostface, shout out Cameron. Like, them the type of niggas that wore robes and shit like that on some fly shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always wanted to do that, to wear a robe, because I always wanted to be comfortable.
That, nigga. Do what you want, man.
Yeah, like show. My thing after a while was like, yo, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, and I'm only going to wear sweatsuits and suits. That's it. I'm comfortable, or basketball shorts, because my shorty was like, yo, you should wear more basketball shorts more. And so I was like, yo, I'm going to wear more basketball shorts more and suits and sweatsuits, man. That's going to be my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a certain, listen, my shit, I'm a simple man. I like the Jordan 3s, right? The black and red shits, right?
I was literally
the Jordan 11s, the Jordan 11s, those black and white is fire. Those and the black and red ones,
No, it was fire.
Timbs in black, Timbs in yellow, and maybe some hush puppies and shit like that. But I'm right. And beef and broccoli. That's all I need for my life. That's it. Those sneakers, and maybe like the 3s and royal blue and white, because I like royal blue. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's my uniform. You know what I'm saying? But back to you know what I mean? I don't even know why I went on that, but that's my uniform.
What you want, nigga? This is my show, nigga. This is not uniform. We talk about whatever you want, man.
You know what I mean? And maybe ACGs too. Shout out my ACG niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Those are fire.
No simple nigga, man. But, that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Iceberg Slim. Shout out Rudolph Valentino, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Casanova. Shout out Don Juan, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Nas. Nas definitely showed me how to max to bitches and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nas was one of the smoothest niggas, man. Is my favorite rapper. The Best Dresser was Fab, but Nas was one of the smoothest niggas. Jay-Z, Best Business Mind, Mobb Deep, just on some spiritual shit. A nigga was different. Definitely listen to his audio tapes. Prodigy was on some different shit. Shout out my 5%ers, shout out Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? All my niggas from the golden era, Big Pun, you know what I'm saying? Rockefeller, like, all these people made me, my nigga. Like, all these niggas were my fathers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They made me the hustler.
Where you going?
Yeah.
Where you going? Where you going right now? You have short films. You have the podcast.
Right.
Where you going?
Man,
what do you want?
Like, honestly, like, you see how Mark Echo created Complex? Like, I feel like I got a channel.
I didn't even know that he did that. That's crazy.
Because he also has a book. You know what I'm saying? That I read and shit like that. He started off, spray painting shirts in Jamaica Queens and shit like that. And then he became with, the clothing, and then he just got all the other shit, that he got with Complex and all that. And then now Verizon bought half of that or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Just basically a channel. I feel like, Pretty Lively Truth is a podcast, is a show. Then I got the short films, you know what I'm saying? Then I executive produce a little bit. And then I feel like, I could get into the music realm, because all of it is really into the entertainment. Like, that's really what my passion is entertainment. Besides real estate, I feel like it's entertainment, you know what I mean? And, I want to get into the real estate realm because, I feel like every rich nigga has real estate in their portfolio somewhere.
You need to have property. You need to own property. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You need to own property.
And that's what I feel like that's my thing. Like, that's what makes me complete. Yeah, it's entertainment and real estate. Yeah, and the guns, guns and jewelry. Preferably 18 carats or 14 carats. You heard me. But Cubans, no diamonds. If you get Rolexes, don't bust it down because it fucks up the gold. Things depreciates. Yeah. Shout out Derek Grace and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But whiskey no chasing, nigga. We on the show, man. We on whiskey no chasing, nigga. You
can buy the Rolex bust down.
Yeah,
from
shout out
Rolex.
Jada Jeweler. I'm going to him. Like, but my shorty, my baby mama. I respect her. We not together. That's why I call her my baby mama. We not together and nothing like that. We working things out.
I think you love her. I think you love this woman. You love this woman.
Yeah, I do love her. I do love her. But I did so much shit to her. She could just walk out and I can't be mad at her. Yeah. I'm trying to fix it now. I'm trying to fix it now with her.
It sounds like it.
Yeah,
and
I'm trying to fix it now.
And I think your podcast is going on that direction.
Yeah, it is going on that direction. She hasn't seen it. I think she'll get mad if she see it. Like, she'll probably get mad, you know what I'm saying? Or bring up other shit.
Yeah, but you know what? That's old stuff. And just be like, yo, I was hurting and I went through where I went through. But you know what? Right now, we us right now. And we looking to go in a new direction.
I want
in
to.
our relationship.
I want to.
If that's not what she wants,
she
won't ride with you. And then why would you even want to be with her? And it sucks to not want to be with your baby mom.
I'm with her right now. And she loves me, but she's still hesitating because I was a bad person back then in my 20s. And I'm in my 30s right now. But in my 20s, I was a bad person. And when I was with her, I had everything. My apartment, my car, everything. I lost everything, my nigga. Like, I lost everything. I had to go back, live with my mother. I had no job. I had no car. I had nothing. I was living in the suburbs and I couldn't even, find transportation like that. I was fucked. You know what I'm saying? And then out of those 2 years,
you thought you were the shit, and you fucked up at one point, huh?
Yeah, I had a lot of shorties in my life.
On her, talking about that you was balling, you was doing good, and then out of nowhere, you lost everything after you lost her.
I was making $75K, and I was like 24 years old. And I was working for AT&T. I was working for AT&T. Nobody told me about property or nothing like that. I was just blowing money, going to land quarters, and just.
You thought that money was gonna last forever. I'm gonna get paid this money forever.
Yeah, and I was on child support.
I'm only going on child support, and it was nothing.
And I had my first baby mom, and I was with my second baby mom, and I was making $75K.
How old are you again? How old are you?
I'm 34 years old, and I was paying.
No, how old were you when this was?
Like maybe 20, 24, 25.
You were stupid. You were a kid.
Yeah, I was a little kid.
I told
you
the early 20s are the late teens, bro. Yeah, you're an idiot.
But listen, at that age,
not everybody,
because there's a lot of niggas back that were older than us that let themselves go at the age that we're at, bro. There's niggas that look your age, that look like they're 60, nigga.
Yeah.
And you didn't let yourself go because you knew, like, yo, let me keep myself in good condition because I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because mentally, you got to be there, bro.
You want to be there, though.
Yeah, I want to be there.
It's more of you want to be healthy, and then you have children, and you're like, hey, I want to be able to protect them. I
want
to be
strong. Earlier, you still want to look like a good, like you can't just.
I want to be sexy.
There,
I want to be. Listen, man, I got myself a sexy woman. I don't want her to be walking around and niggas looking at her like, yo, what's she doing with that nigga?
Yeah, because niggas be like that. Niggas is haters.
You know
I was talking about that the other day.
When I walk around and we both swagging. So it's the way it's supposed to be. I don't want to be that guy that looks like I married above myself. Like, nah, nigga.
Oh, he must be rich.
We both fly. We both look good and we both could get what we want. And we be together because we want to be.
It's a fact.
We together because we want to be together.
Yo, have yourself on point. Like, it's the first time seeing your shorty. Like, you have to. You can't lack a minute. Because
we forget
I've been
about
through
that.
Yeah, I've been through that already, and I'm not doing that no more.
Niggas
man.
forget about that, man.
I'm never gonna be like that, bro.
Talking about lacking, I actually wanted to talk to you about this situation that is happening right now, and it's been overpowering a lot of shit. But hey, man, what do you think about the Will and Jada shit? We're gonna end it with this.
I told her, yo, listen, I told my BM, I don't want to be Jada and Will. I want to be maybe B&J or Swiss and Alicia. But the Jada shit, listen, man, she said
it's all Will's fault. This is all Will's fault. I'm going to blame him. The whole thing is his fault. But God, and she a cunt too. Fuck her. Both of them is as dumbass assholes because they, and I'm going to explain to you afterwards. Go. I needed to say that while you talk.
I watched this interview with Will Smith and Jada with my baby mama, right? And you know, I think it's a fucked up situation because they saying that kid August was sick and was going through a mental situation, and he went to Jada and Will for help. So they helped him, and in that, you know, I could understand a person that needs sympathy and empathy and all these fucking things. He's gonna need somebody like Jada to give him knowledge and wisdom, and he's gonna fall in love with her. He gonna fall in love with her.
Get the fuck
yo,
out of here,
and Shorty's pitying him. Like, yo,
you a man, sir. Listen, sir, you a man. I come to your house looking for sympathy.
Nigga. I'm not letting that happen.
And your wife,
ever,
I'm hanging out with your wife. I need to hang out with your wife. I need to for sympathy. I'm so going through a struggle. So nigga, get the fuck out of here.
You know what?
What's going on?
Let me tell you something.
I don't listen. They have something else going on.
I come from New York and New Jersey, right? And I seen the hustlers, I seen the wise guys, I seen the con artists, I seen the frauds.
All right.
I seen it all. None of y'all niggas could come with y'all slick, happy shit around my bitch and try to be that Mr. Bentley ass nigga when you know she has a girl. I mean, a man. You know she has a man. And you're going to be here, oh, let me get that for her. No, nigga, she has a man. I'll get that for her. Get the fuck out the way, my nigga. All you slick-ass niggas, I don't care if you friends, family members. I don't give a fuck who you are. Don't try to ever play me and attend to my bitch, nigga. I'm going to attend to my bitch and get her what she needs. None of y'all niggas need to do that. Fair and square.
100,
listen,
100.
When niggas try to do all that extra shit, no. I got that, my nigga. Just go over there. We don't need you.
No, you know what I look at? I'll be like, hey, bitch.
This niggas like that.
You know what I do? I'll be like, hey, bitch. What y'all niggas got going on, man? This nigga want to help you out. That's what I look at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, I'm cute the whole stack, man. My bitch ain't got nothing. I mean, my wife, I'm not going to say call her my bitch, but at the end of the day, you know, we hood niggas, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But she ain't got no niggas as friends. There's no niggas that are gonna show up. No,
that's crazy.
You bugging out, man. You bugging out. Now, if you met her like that,
what about coworkers though? That shit get crazy with the coworkers.
Oh, the coworkers, that's a problem.
Because it's like you know, can't
funny,
go around. You can't go around that.
I got kids, man, and unfortunately, or fortunately, in my situation, I'm the one that gets the money, and then my wife handles the kids at home. So my wife's a stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way it needs to be, nigga. Just eliminate all type of
and
potential.
I'm not even worried about that because at the end of the day, you know, before that she was working and shit, and I hold it down. I'm not even worried about niggas and shit, but at the end of the day, oh no, you're not gonna have niggas as friends. You're
never.
not.
February 1st, you're
February. You could, y'all could start the relationship in February 1st and it's gonna never end. I promise you. That relationship right there, that's the one that you're never gonna end. You're gonna be the best of friends forever at February 31st.
You heard?
You did? Of course, man. You think I'm gonna be a nigga and people like, you're not secure? And she can have she should be able to have a male friend. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You don't have a male friend. Hey man, I've been a male friend.
Listen, you ain't gonna come here where I'm the bro shit, nigga.
Yeah, I've been the male friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's no. There are exceptions though, because I have two friends that are women, and they are actually just women friends that happen to be. This one woman was with one of my best friends, and she just happened to be my friend before they hooked up. And then this is like, I'm talking about 6th grade. This is a young ass shit. And they were together for like 8 years. They were together forever, from like kindergarten to like high school or whatever the fuck. So that bitch was off limits automatically. And on top of that, she was my I consider her my sister. And then I got another chick that is a friend. And then on top of that, we've never even been funny like that. And then she got a boyfriend that I got mad love for. So those people, that girl I have nothing to do with her.
Shout out the platonic friends, man.
Yeah,
Shout
and that
out
doesn't happen much.
Nah,
But I've also been that other guy.
Rare.
You know what I'm saying? Which was not that I am fucking her while she's got to do, because at the end of the day, that's I don't want to do that, man. To be honest, because that's how you get murdered. But I've been around and I'm hanging out, and yes, I've been balls deep in your chick. But I've been nice and I've been respectful. Slap her ass when you're not looking.
You hear me?
Very respectful. Just kidding. I don't do that. I would not do that. And at the same time, I'm not that guy that hangs out around bitches I used to fuck with. To be honest, you are a snake ass nigga and you funny and you looking. What you looking for? Go hang out with other people, bro. To be honest, let's keep it a whole stack.
Yeah, man. Fuck you them snake niggas, man.
Yeah, what you hanging out with an ex-bitch for, man? Get a life, bro. Get a fucking life. Go do something else.
The way I move out here, man, there's too much sneakery going around, man. I keep certain things away from certain things. Like, you know, my best friend or my best friends or niggas that I'm close to only see my baby moms like 2 or 3 times. Like, I keep everything separate because I love certain people a certain way, and I just don't try to keep it mixy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing going on it's on threesome dates? Like, I'm hanging out with my boy and I'm hanging out with my wife too. Are you bugging?
Nah.
Like, nigga, that makes no sense.
You gotta bring your shorty too, man. Where's your shorty at? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna be like niggas be like, yo, let me come through. I bring a shorty. Like, what are you coming through for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do here?
Nah, like yo,
at my crib with my people. I don't invite people. People don't come to my house. People come to my podcast.
You gotta protect the energy in the crib, my nigga. Like, man, at a certain age, man, you gotta really protect the energy because it's real. There's a lot of invisible things that niggas don't respect, and you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a spiritual nigga. Like, I don't go to church every day and nothing like that, but you know, once in a while I do pray, not just when times are bad, but you know, I do pray when things are,
I like to thank
blessings. You know,
I like to thank more than pray for help.
Yeah, man, you gotta thank. You know, when things are good. You know what I mean? But things are gonna happen bad. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I mean? Because then you won't know what good is if things don't happen bad. But you know, just know it's gonna come back around again. That's all you gotta remember. And that's what I try to tell my shorty. You know what I'm saying? Just
niggas in love.
Yeah, I'm in love, man. My mother said that. My mother said that.
I feel like right now you're starting something new with somebody that you've already had a connection with.
I did have a connection. You know what's crazy? It's dangerous because she might not love me as much as I do because she might resent me more than.
I was gonna actually say that.
I think I overlove her more than she loves me because she's mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, how long has it been the mad? How long has it been?
She's been mad for very long. She's a Cancer. You know, Cancers are very sensitive.
I don't know about none of that bullshit.
Like the zodiac sign, Cancer is very sensitive. I'm a Leo, but Cancers are very sensitive. If you got a Cancer shorty, man, God bless you, brother, because them shorties is the sensitive of sensitive. Like, I don't think shorties are emotional. This one's way emotional. Like. Yeah. And too emotional. Like, so much she's about to make me a millionaire. Like that's how much she pushed me. Like you know what I mean? I'm trying to prove something. Like, word that didn't impress you, let me try something more crazier that impress you. Because my shorty don't get impressed by too many things. Like, you know what I mean? She like crazy music. She's a Fordham type of shorty. She's from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? The Bronx shorties are crazy. Anybody from the Bronx or Florida are the craziest motherfucking people, bro. Listen, if you're gonna date somebody I'm a Queens nigga and Union City. Shout out Union City niggas. But if you date somebody from the Bronx or Florida, be careful, my nigga, man. Especially if that's your baby mama, you stuck with her. it's gonna take some work, my nigga. You might get a therapist involved. I got a therapist involved one time. I used to work at T-Mobile one time, and
this nigga went personal.
Yeah, they had a therapist one time. I'm keeping it in 100 because you know why? Like I used to watch a little bit of Sopranos. I wasn't into it, but I used to see the nigga used to have therapy and shit like that, and he was a mobster. I was like, oh, that's fly. Like, let me try that that marriage counseling shit. And we did that, shout out to T-Mobile at the time. Fuck y'all niggas now, but shout out to T-Mobile at the time. And
they ain't sponsoring shit, man. Fuck
send
them
a check,
niggas.
you fucking bitch ass niggas.
Till then.
But they gave me like 3 free sessions with a lady, with a therapist and shit like that. And we went, and it was interesting.
How did it feel though? Did you feel that it did anything for you?
It did
even
a little
if it was
bit
for you personal, yourself.
Yeah. Nah, it did a little bit because Shorty opened up a little more. Like she really said what she wanted to say. I'm like, bitch, could have been said that at the crib. I don't mean to call you a bitch, but at the time you was a fucking bitch. And I tell you, I keep it real with you. I called you a bitch in front of your face, so you know what it is.
All bitches is bitches, but
when you a bitch, you a bitch. You know that. I love you. But
you can call him a bitch on some cool shit.
Yeah, she knows what it is.
But when you
even
mad,
if she watched
the shit, bitch, it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? But they all bitches on some other shit.
Yeah,
man.
she knows when she was a bitch. You know that. I love you, but she knows what it is. But at the time she was a bitch, it was respect. You're a queen.
Yeah.
You're a queen.
We gotta show respect. Absolutely. We gotta show respect to our women. We gotta show respect to our children.
Listen,
and we gotta
shout
show
out my
respect to our women so our children get respect.
Shout out our women out here for real. You're like, yo, shout out all y'all women out here.
Our stand-up women, because there's not a lot of them right now.
No, it's not a lot.
There's a lot of y'all
shout out your stand-up women for real.
That is not stand-up and it's not wifey material. And
y'all
think you are.
Y'all
bitching on your Instagram stories.
Take care of your son.
Yeah.
And stop giving them the grandma. Take care of your son.
Get the fuck
and
out of
stop
here.
taking care of your grandma. Stop blaming your baby daddy. You could do it by yourself, bitch.
You're over here complaining
queen.
about that you can't find the right nigga, you can't find a good dude, but be the right bitch, man. Be the right woman. If you're gonna be the right woman, then you're gonna find the right dude.
That's the realest statement, because it's the same thing for us. If you can't be the right man. Like I was like, yo, I gotta be the right man.
Also, when you find I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off because I gotta finish what I was gonna say. What you gotta do as a man, you bitch ass nigga. When you find the woman that's right, fix yourself, man.
Yeah,
you found a good woman. Why
her.
You gonna fuck her up? Why? No, it's not losing her. He's gonna fuck her up for somebody else. Fuck you, nigga. That good woman is a good woman, and now she's gonna think that she can never find a good man because she felt so in love with you and she thought that you were something and you lied to her the whole time. Don't do that to a good woman, man. You got yourself a good woman, man. You know what?
Treat her
instead of bringing her into your world, go into her world. Be a better man.
Word.
Because you know what? That woman and you can probably have children and make better children for the world. Be better, man. Be motherfucking better, dog. Simple as that.
Simple as that. Like, yo, when you got a shorty, pay attention to detail. Pay attention to the shit that she likes. Pay attention to the shit like when she has facial expressions that are like excited. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's my favorite, whatever. Or I like that, perfume. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to that type of shit, because if you do, you could purchase thoughtful things and she'll know that, you pay attention to her. Therefore, you care about her. Therefore, lovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that. That right there was advice straight from Pretty Lie, Ugly Truth.
Yeah.
Now, before we go, bro.
Yes.
What do you want to drop for these niggas and these ladies, to let them know why they should come see your show?
Right.
And what are you doing on your channel that they need to understand? And where are you? Where can they find you? All that. Let's drop that before we end this, man.
All right. So for the most part, my name is David Digital. On Instagram is LO Cool Dave on Instagram. You can check my website, www.cinematicbrothers.com. I got short films, I got a podcast, I got merchandise. I'm selling tracksuits right now, the royal blue tracksuits with the right stripe on it, the Nipsey blue suits. The biggest thing is to inspire people, man. And I'm trying to inspire people out here through my films, my podcast. And I just want to create content that's enlightening, that's gonna teach people, that's gonna send a message and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And for this relationship shit, I created the podcast because I think relationships are really you know, it's a real deciding factor on what you do with your career. Like a relationship could fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
if you in a fucked up relationship, your career could be fucked up. You could be fucking up at your job. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I made a podcast. It was really therapeutic. It's like almost therapy for me. And I had a panel of people with the same pains, with the same issues, with the same situations. And I kind of like surveyed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like what's the majority saying to know what's the best thing to do? You know what I'm saying? For my customized situation, because everybody's situation ain't the same. And what I learned is like, you got to customize your situation and tailor fit it to the person that you're with. You know what I'm saying? Because no therapist, you know, nobody could tell you what to do in your relationship. Only y'all know. You know what I mean? Like I did the therapy shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, only y'all know what is going to make y'all, you know, better. And what I'm going to say to the people is just, you know, give it your all. You know, you never know when you're gonna go. You gotta give it your fucking all every fucking day, whether it's your relationship, your career, your kids. Give it your all and 150% because you know that's all you got. And if that's what you did, you're not gonna be dissatisfied with what you did with your life because you gave it your fucking all. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like for you, it's like yo, just keep hitting these niggas with fucking content. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas got
we're talking about the podcast situation now.
Yeah, these niggas got a short attention span, man. And there's just so many ways you could go. You could write books. You could do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And
no, you watch your shows and you'll see that some people will just watch for 5 minutes.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
And you could track that.
Think about that.
You could track that.
If I had 400 people watch for 5 minutes, that's 400 people that
that's all that matters, man.
To watch 5 minutes of me. Now I got to take a piss. Well, I'm gonna go do that, and then we're gonna finish this because I'm not gonna finish it yet with this bullshit. But I got to take a major piss.
Do your thing, baby.
Yes, nice. Fuck, I need to end this.
I need
I'm gonna leave.
Nah, it shows fire though, man.
No, we're not done talking. We still.
Nah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm
you know what? This part, I'm
tuned in.
I'm gonna cut just the part off when I go to piss and come back. But we didn't finish talking about, you know, your ending topic. And
let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring it back. Let me know.
But nah, you know what? We're gonna end it now with. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, nigga, fuck all that. Before we go, nigga.
Before we go,
yeah,
nigga.
Before we go. Trust me, I'm gonna fucking shorten up literally the piss part, and I'm gonna just add this part because I don't like to be fake with my shit, nigga.
Yeah,
I like to take a piss, and you were talking about some shit, and I was busy fucking thinking about pissing on myself.
You heard?
And on top of that, you did talk some shit, and I fucking
talking that.
But I went away to piss, and I lost everything you said. But I am gonna end this talking to you about the Will and Jada shit, and I want to know how you feel about it. Meaning,
I don't
how
respect
you feel, how you feel about Will, how you feel about Jada. Like who's Who the fuck between these two dumbasses?
Yo, listen.
It's bad. It's at fault here.
Nah, Jada's fucked up. Like, how you gonna fuck with a nigga that you just bringing in the crib, right? You shouldn't
so
have.
He can help him because I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was there for help.
He was there for help.
She's an abuser.
Yeah, he was mentally. That's what them niggas, Joe Buttons and them niggas was saying. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Joe.
I don't listen to Joe Buttons, but that nigga's dope. I like Joe Buttons. He's cool.
Yeah, them niggas. You know, I really didn't listen to the whole episode, but their point of view was like she took advantage of this nigga August.
It feels like she took advantage of him. Now that you said that, now like literally after you told me that, yo, he was there for mental help.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden he's fucking balls deep in the wife. But at the end, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, nah, but you understand. He was a nigga too.
It helped him though. It helped him. I guarantee you, it helped him.
Listen, man. To let a nigga in the crib talking about he need help. Talking about he needs to talk to my wife. I ain't letting that shit rock.
You don't give a fuck about your wife.
I don't give a fuck what you need help about, nigga. Go see a therapist. You ain't coming to see my wife, nigga. You heard me? Nah, but honestly, that shit, I don't agree with none of that shit, Jada. You fucked up.
Nigga, I don't believe in gay niggas being friends with my wife, nigga. Nah. At the end of the day, ain't no fucking nigga over here with his gay ass coming here to be in my friend, my wife's fucking life.
Yo.
You're not gay, sir. You're hanging out with a bad bitch. I don't know what the hell you're doing. You be like, and you know the niggas to be funny, and I might sound like an asshole, but I don't give a fuck, nigga. You fake gay, nigga, because you gay, but you would fuck a woman. And at the end of the day, I know gay niggas that fuck women too, nigga. Don't give me that shit. Nigga, no. You're not coming around. First off, if you wasn't around before, you ain't around now, nigga. That's how I feel about my fucking relationship allowance when it comes to my wife. Now, if she decides herself, because at the end of the day, you can't control your bitch.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Can't be possessive.
You suggest, and if they follow what you're suggesting is, then it's okay. If they don't, then at the end of the day, man, you got to figure out what you want to do. But at the end of the day, my shit is, you're not bringing men as friends. Oh, new cousin? Cousin? Nigga, I know your family for 10, 20 years, 10, 12 years, cousin. You're not bringing cousins around. You're not bringing none of that shit around. Hey, man, I don't believe in none of that shit, bro. So at the end of the day, this is how I live. People be like, oh, insecure. No. It's secure. I'm securing the hatches around my motherfucking apartment, my house. Word. I'm securing my house, nigga. Securing my home.
Nah, you gotta move a certain way, man.
How you gonna bring extra men for temptation for your wife, nigga? You bugging out?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Niggas gotta have a certain respect. You gotta move a certain way with your wife, man. You know, niggas don't got respect out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all about.
And if you bring another man around, and he starts fucking going super balls deep in your shorty, super balls, because it's gonna be super because it's so much more fun when it's not allowed. He's gonna go super balls deep. It's your fault, sir. You bought a dude around. You did. You did. Man. You bought a dude. You bought another man around. Remember, if you're not alpha, what are you bringing an alpha for? Stupid.
Yeah, that's true, man. I deal with a lot of alpha males and shit like that, a lot of hothead niggas and shit like that, a lot of flashy niggas and shit like that. But I fuck with them.
Those are the least alpha niggas you're gonna meet in the world. These flashy niggas, they flashy. You know why? Because they aren't alpha. Niggas. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of alpha.
There's a lot of different shit.
Yeah, there's a
lot of different type of niggas out here, man. Like, pause. Like, man, like this. I mean, me, I like to chill around more bitches, man. Like, that's the type of nigga I am. Like, I grew up with a lot of girl cousins. I was the only male cousin, and my mother, I was always around my mother, and that's really where I took all my G from, was a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother showed me how to put on my perfumes and my lotions and brush my teeth right and do all these cleansy things to make sure that I'm fresh for a woman and a gentleman for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my grandmother Miriam and shout out my mother Catherine. You know what I mean? They kept a nigga fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, They taught a nigga how to be G'd up, how to be matchy and shit like that. And, this is the things that created the nigga that I am today. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Shout out all those blessings and stuff like that, man. But we here on Whiskey No Chaser, giving it up, giving it all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that I said today, man, I never said before. Real talk, my nigga. And you know what I'm saying? This is a wavy podcast, and you know, yeah, niggas is gonna get to know me more because I never really spoke about myself. I speak about everybody else when I do my podcast and shit like that. And when I invite you to my podcast, you know what I'm saying? I hope it's the same comfortable, seamless,
guaranteed it
dope,
will be.
you know what I'm saying? Welcoming, like just the same way. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed. I know.
Yeah, man. And
you're a good dude, man. From the moment you walked in,
fun,
it was
man.
that. It was that, bro. It was
Good
absolutely
vibes,
that.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Word.
literally, the moment you walked in, I already knew, and I was like, oh, we're gonna have a good podcast.
Yeah,
you know,
chill,
you came
man.
through with super chill energy. I only had to ask you to take off your super cool sunglasses. This nigga had on some super cool sunglasses, but I was like, yo, nigga, them shit, you're gonna see all the lights.
Yeah, man.
And all
distraction.
I'm gonna do is it was distracting.
Yeah, fuck them sunglasses, nigga. We out here, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, nah, but
the only reason I did that, you know what I'm saying, because niggas began belittled, you know, understand what I'm saying? I began them chinky eyes and whatever, you know. But other than that, you know, that's all it was. But those were some nice joints, you know. I wanted to. I was like, damn, this nigga Hector let me get away with him. Nah, he didn't let me get away with him. I wanted to fuck around and wear them and shit. Like, you know what? Since we talking about
this is fire.
Just for a second, hold on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to be like that. You know what I mean? Like a rap or some shit. But you know, man, fuck it.
Yo,
you know?
The only nigga that I allowed to get away with that was that nigga Kilate. That nigga came through with sunglasses.
Yo, shout out my nigga Kilate, my nigga.
Brother.
Shout out his brothers. Shout out Kilate. Shout out all that shit, man. Alien nigga.
I got Lils coming through at one point. That nigga Lils. And shit, man. We in not from
right?
this
You got
earth.
Producing, nigga.
Yeah, man. He's killing shit. He was like, well, I'll be out. I know him for a long time.
Shout out, I'll be out too, my nigga.
Man. Free that nigga, man. He made some mistakes, man.
Shout out Joel. That's not your nigga Joel's, man, too, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was up there on 30th Street in Bergen Line, them studios them niggas be at, and I saw I'll be out and Joel, Lil's brother. Joel was always a bad little nigga when he was little, but he got that Pet City shit with the dogs and all that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Joel and Littles and Kilate, they all brothers or whatever. And man, so much talent over there. So much talent in Union City and Jersey City, man. Whiskey no chaser, we here, my nigga.
Wow. Hey yo, and with that, I think we're good enough to end it. Do you have anything else you want to throw to let these niggas know?
Man,
we're about to wrap this up.
This is like one of my first interviews for real. Like this is one of my first interviews that I've been at. I'm glad that I did this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about me, you know. I was tired of talking about everybody else and shit like that. I got off Instagram. I got off podcasts. I put everything on the pause. And then, boom, I'm over here on the interview, Whiskey, no chaser. Wow. And talking about the shits and how it was created and the content that, you know what I'm saying, that is in my mind. Like I'm the evil genius, you know what I'm saying? Cinematic Brothers, I'm the creative director. I got my short films. I got my podcast. I got my merchandise. And I'm just, you know, just trying to be an entrepreneur the way these greats showed me, like Jay, Diddy, 50, Nas, you know what I'm saying, Irv, L.A. Reid. You know, all of them. I can't mention all these niggas, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm just glad to be here on Whiskey No Chaser and just to express myself and, you know, shout out you and the raw content and all the people that you had on here. And it takes a lot to do a podcast, yo. Niggas think that this is a fucking game, bro. Like, you gotta edit the shit. You gotta put the light in. You gotta set up the camera. You gotta call the person. You gotta make sure they're on time. You gotta put your family on pause and just be like, yo, listen to your family. Like, listen, these 2 hours I'm gonna be doing this. It's like, it's a lot, man. Motherfuckers don't understand what it takes to do this shit. You know, it thinks it's a fucking game. You know what I mean? But it's not. And you know, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everybody doing their thing. I'm proud of anybody.
I'm proud of you too, man.
You
got a dope thing going, man.
I love
what you got going. You got good people on there too, man.
Yeah, to do like a regular 9 to 5 or just work and get money so you could pay the bills and do this on top, like that takes a lot,
and
bro.
That's what we're doing.
Motherfuckers can't do combinations and multiple things at the same time. It's really difficult. So shout out Whiskey No Chaser, man. We out here.
Yo, And with that being said, man, yo, you're an awesome gentleman. I really appreciate you. I appreciate what you got going on. Yo, Union City up.
Shout out.
We're not fucking done,
UC,
man.
nigga.
Jersey
Union
is
City,
going to
Jersey.
be up. And we're going to
All of
fucking
Jersey.
continue getting up together. Anybody else that's Jersey, come see me.
Word.
I'm not playing, man. I want to
UC.
bring y'all up. I'm coming up.
Old Bridge, UC.
I don't need nobody
Jersey
around
City.
you. I don't need nobody around here. Nobody. But I'm coming up, you dig? But at the end of the day, let's come up together. That's where I'm at. I'm
Group
coming
economics.
up, nigga.
Group
Come
economics.
walk with me, nigga. Walk with me. Group economics.
Word.
Walk with me, nigga. We got cinematic brothers in the motherfucking building, nigga. This is Whiskey, no motherfucking chaser, nigga. See ya.
See you.
Chop, 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 chop.